In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial on how to cut this stylish Basque Bustier corset dress. So if this is something you like, kindly hit on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. And this dress is from Lima's Empire on Instagram. So to start, here is my pattern, and I've gone ahead to mark out the basic measurement for this pattern, which includes my shoulder to bust, under bust, waistline, and I'm marking my blouse length. So after I'm done marking this, the next step I'll take is to go ahead to mark my shoulder divided by 2. My shoulder is 14 inches divided by 2. I have 7, and I'll mark 1 inch to come down by 1 inch from the shoulder, and here I'll mark a basic neckline of 3 inches. After I'm done marking that, I'll go ahead to connect from that point to the neckline. So after I'm done marking that, I'm going to find my chest line. And to find your chest line is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Now, I'll go ahead to place my ruler and I'll draw out a straight line. I'll go ahead to mark my shoulder divided by 2 on my chest line again. And I'm going to mark. From that point, I'll be connecting this all the way to the upper part of my pattern this way. Now, I'm going to go ahead to divide what I have here into 2. That is my armhole into 2. Come out by ½ inch. Here, I'm going to mark my bust circumference divided by 4. After I'm done marking this, I'm going to go ahead to connect from this to this point and all the way to the upper part of my shoulder. Now, after I'm done marking at this point, the next step I'll take is to go ahead to mark my dart. I'll start by marking my nipple to nipple divided by 2. My nipple to nipple is 7 inches divided by 2. I have 3.5 inches. I'll mark this all the way to the lower part of my pattern and I'll draw out a straight line. So after I'm done connecting, I'm now going to mark my dart. For my dart, I'm using a dart intake of 1 inch on both sides of my pattern, right? And after this, I'll just go ahead to place my ruler and I'm going to connect. Now, after I'm done connecting, I'll connect on the other side also, but I'll just go ahead to readjust my dart first. Then I'll go ahead to place my ruler and I will connect. After I'm done connecting, the next step is to come up by, I'll go up by 2 inches or 1.5 depending on where you want your pattern to start. Now, from that my neckline to my shoulder, I'll divide it by 2 and mark. I'll place my ruler and I'll connect. So after I'm done connecting, I'll connect from the bust to the under bust and also connect at this other side. Now, after I'm done connecting at this point, I'll go ahead to outline my pattern. For my dart intake, I'm taking 1 inch on both sides and I'll go ahead to place and connect. Now, after I'm done connecting, I'll also connect at the other side of my pattern. Now, what I'll do is to go ahead to outline my pattern, and after that, I'll start inserting my measurement. I'll mark my bust circumference divided by 4. Pick this dart I have at the over bust, replace it here, and then add my sewing allowance. Now, I don't want to have much gaping by the side, that's why I'm using that dart. Here, I'll mark my under bust circumference divided by 4, measure this dart intake, replace, and I'll add a sewing allowance. Now, if you want to snatch your waistline, my waist is 28 and I want to take out 2 inches. I'll minus 2 inches from 28, which will give me 26. I'll divide that 26 by 4, mark, then measure this dart intake of 2 inches and I'll go ahead to replace. Then after that, I'll go ahead to mark my sewing allowance. Use any sewing allowance of your choice. Mark my hip circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake, replace, and add a sewing allowance. You can use any sewing allowance of your choice, just like I said. Now, I'll place my ruler and I'll connect all my patterns together. After this, we're going to go ahead to mark my dart intake. That is my bust dart. And to get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back. My shoulder to waist in front is 17, while my shoulder to waist at the back is 15.5. If you take 15.5 out of 17, you have 1.5. So I'll mark and connect at this point, which I've already done, and I'll shed it out to indicate that that is a dart on this part of my pattern. So after I'm done doing this, the next step I'm going to take is to go ahead to connect my pattern all the way to the side. So if you don't want your armhole to show, you can come up a bit by ½ inch. So I'll still explain that when I'm cutting out the back, because I'll do that for the back. You can come up by ½ inch and connect just like I did, and connect your neckline. So from here you can come up by 2 inches 1.5. Now from this point I'll start connecting. Now I'll add an additional length of 2 inches to what I already have, and I will draw out. You know, my shoulder, my waist to blouse length is 5 inches extra, which I added 2 inches to it, and it will give me 7 inches. Now I'll go ahead to cut out the rest of my pattern. And when I'm cutting this out at the bust area of my pattern, I'm going to go ahead to blend out the dart so that it will match up before cutting it out. After cutting this out, we are going to draft out the area for the double lacing at the front. All you have to do is to place your pattern this way. Now you're going to place another pattern paper underneath it this way. Now overlap whatever you have, the pattern that you have there. So after doing this, you're going to go ahead to trace out. So mark where you want it to start. So it did not get to the joining at the top, so I'll just connect after the bust line or the nipple line, and then come down a bit and then connect it to that 2 inches I went up at my pattern. Now go ahead to use my tracing wheel to trace this out. If you don't have a tracing wheel, you can just use a sharp object. So while tracing this, I realized that the pattern didn't get to the side, so I just had to readjust it and then trace out. Right now, after tracing out, I'm going to go ahead to cut out that mark, like the mark the tracing wheel made on the pattern paper. It might not be visible to you, but I can actually see it. So you're going to cut it out, and you're going to go ahead to join it to the sides of your pattern. So this is what I have. Now you're going to like create your lacing or eyelet. You're going to fix your eyelet to this part of your dress. Now when you're done sewing your bustier, you're going to also turn this with lining and place it on it this way. Now after placing that, the next step is to work on your back pattern. Cutting this, we are cutting out the back pattern. Now for this back pattern, I've gone ahead to mark my shoulder to bust, shoulder to waist, and from the waistline I added additional 5 inches, just like we did for that of the front pattern. Right now for this dress, we'll be focusing more on the chest line area to the lower part, because it's a tube dress. Now I'll start by marking my nipple to nipple divided by 2, which will give me 3.5 inches, because my nipple to nipple is 7 inches, which I'll go ahead to mark out a straight line. Now after I'm done marking that, I'll proceed to mark my dart intake of ½ inch on both sides. I'll come down by 1 inch, and on both sides I'll go ahead to mark ½ inch, and I'll connect and also connect at the other side. I'll go ahead to extend this to the lower part and also mark this here. Now after I'm done marking, I'm going to insert my measurement, which is my bust circumference divided by 4, and add your sewing allowance of your choice. Mark your waist circumference, that waist circumference we used for the front that we deducted 2 inches, mark it. Then mark your dart intake that you took out and add your sewing allowance. So here I'll mark my hip circumference divided by 4. After marking that, I'll go ahead to add my sewing allowance. Now go ahead to place your ruler, and you're going to connect this from this point all the way to the lower part of your pattern. So we are almost done with that of the upper part, and I'll go ahead to outline. Now after I'm done outlining, I'm going to go ahead to come down by ½ inch from my chest line. Now I'll still come up by ½ inch at the armhole part of this pattern, just like we did for the front, and I will reconnect. Now why I went down by ½ inch for the center part towards the lacing is so that my lacing bar won't be popping up when I'm working on the dress. So go up again by the side. If you're using 1.5 2 inches, go ahead to mark that. Now I'll just go ahead to reconnect it this way. I like my back pattern a bit short so that it will be easier for you to sit properly, or enable you sit very well. Now after I'm done marking this, you want to go ahead to mark your lacing. I'm using about 2 inches for the lacing part of this dress, and I'll go ahead to place my ruler and I'm going to draw a straight line. Now I will just make a dot to indicate that we have a lacing here, and I'll cut it out. That is, after I'm done cutting out, we're done with the back pattern. You can go ahead to cut out a modesty panel to replace it at the back, so that the back part of your dress won't be that open. So after this, I'm going to go ahead to cut out the dart, and this is what I have for the back.